Hello and welcome back to List Things. Today we are going to list my top 10 anime series. If you're new here, please subscribe and like the video. It only takes a couple of clicks and really helps out the channel. Now, let's get started. Anime, which refers to Japanese animated films, or series, is thought to have first appeared in 1917, more than a century ago. However, until the 1960s, when the first anime series aired on television, its appeal was not as widespread. Astro Boy, aka Mighty Atom, is the recipient of this honor. Every year, hundreds of new anime programs are broadcast, and their popularity continues to rise. Number 10. Re:Zero, Starting Life in Another World. Re:Zero begins simply enough, but gradually develops into a series with time loops, character development, and distinctive antagonists. The quest isn't linear, and once reset, the time loops don't always take the predicted course. Subaru, the main character, is sent into another realm, Isekai, where his adventures begin following a fortuitous meet with Amelia, the heroine. Subaru, an anime lover, tries to predict everything that happens in his surroundings based on his experience watching anime, which has a lot of comic overtones. However, things do not go as planned for him. Number 9. Death Note. The series centers around Light Yagami, a highly bright high school student, who discovers a notebook capable of murdering people, when their names are typed into it. Death Note is based on the same-named manga series that lasted from 2003 to 2006. The show's popularity stems in part from its mystery and horror aspects. Both Japanese and international audiences like it. The tale is quite brief, lasting fewer than 40 episodes, ensuring that it is to the point, without straying too far from the main plot, as is sometimes the case with longer series. Number 8. Naruto. This anime series aired from 2002 to 2007, followed by Naruto Shippuden from 2007 to 2017. The series is based on Masashi Kishimoto's weekly Shonen Jump manga from 1999. Naruto learns how to become a ninja master with the support of his friends and other masters in a fictitious world, known as shinobi. Chakra energy is utilized to power ninja skills in battle. The show is an exciting journey for the ages, dealing with issues such as strong relationships with friends and family, treachery, and surviving diverse difficulties. The program is simple to follow, especially for newbies, and many fans see it as a top anime that deserves to be on all top 10 lists, if not number 1. Naruto has one of the most devoted fan following of any anime series. Number 7. Rurouni Kenshin, Wandering Samurai. Rurouni Kenshin is an anime about a traveling warrior who tries to leave his troubled past behind. It is set in Japan during the Meiji era and provides a look into the lives of the individuals who lived during that period. He attempts to assist a failing martial arts school, while attempting to live a simple life, that proves to be anything but simple. The show covers a wide range of issues, but there is an overarching theme of keeping humble and giving of oneself to aid others who are less fortunate. There are various adventures in the series, all of them are jam-packed with tremendous action, and paired excellently with an anime flair. It's just a fantastic narrative in general. Rurouni Kenshin is deserving of a spot among everyone's top 10 finest anime series of all time. Number 6. Ghost in the Shell. In a not-too-distant future, Major Motoko Kusanagi, or simply just Major, and her group of officers as part of the Public Security Section 9, fight high crime around Japan. Ghost in the Shell is set in 2030, where science and technology have advanced, allowing humans to become cyborgs with varying abilities to help humanity progress. However, Japanese syndicates have started to use these to their advantage. Ghost in the Shell has inspired a generation of other anime TV series and movies, thanks to its concepts and art style, directed by Mamoru Oshii. While its live-action movie may not have received similar praise, it remains one of the best anime series of all time. 5. Steins Gate. Steins Gate is in the top 10 highest-ranked anime series of all time across many of the rating platforms. This isn't the only reason it deserves its spot on my list. Its sci-fi and time travel themes are one of the best around across TV and film. The show takes place in Akihabara, Tokyo, which is a location for many fans to visit. Rintaro Okabe, a university student, discovers time travel, and along with his fellow co-workers at Future Gadget Laboratory, must try to prevent an evil corporation from fulfilling their plans. There are a number of plot twists and surprise moments to keep you tuned in, episode after episode. 4. Fullmetal Alchemist. The anime series is split into two series, Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. The series is based on a manga series, which both shows follow fairly closely at the start. The former, however, proceeded to its end without the manga series having concluded, much the same as Game of Thrones. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is based on the entirety of the completed manga. After an attempt to revive their deceased mother using alchemy, two brothers are badly inflicted when it goes horribly wrong. The older brother, Edward, loses his arm, while his younger brother, Alphonse, loses his entire body, and takes the form of metal armor to save him from death. Reviving someone from the dead is a huge taboo in the world of alchemy, with serious consequences, as the results prove. They set out in search of the Philosopher's Stone in an attempt to right their wrongs. But this is just the start of a wild adventure for the duo. As they leave their small hometown, they're thrusted into a world much bigger than them, having to overcome quite a lot of challenges and also to prevent an evil group from also finding the Philosopher's Stone to achieve their goals. 3. Samurai Champloo. After a chance encounter, Fu, a teenage waitress working in a tea house, rescues two master swordsmen, Mugen and Jin, who have been arrested by the Japanese police after their battle inadvertently result in the death of a son of the local magistrate. At the time, the son was harassing Fu, who saves the duo as a result of assisting her. She tasks the two to accompany her across Japan in pursuit of the samurai who smells of sunflowers, and this is where the adventure really begins. The show takes place in Edo-era Japan. What's great about that is that Samurai Champloo attempts to be historically accurate with the time period, not just in the lifestyles, but also the events that take place, which the characters happen to be indirectly involved in. It's an easy-going anime series that's funny and, at times, over the top. But its art style and comedic elements make it an easy watch for first-time anime watchers. The hip-hop music themes are also relatable, bring a unique style along with it, to accompany the great sword battles throughout the series. 2. Darker Than Black. An unexplained phenomenon known as Heaven's Gate arose over most of South America a decade ago. Soon after, another one, known as Hell's Gate, arrived in Tokyo, altering the sky and causing devastation to the surrounding region. As a result, the stars in the sky vanished and were replaced with false stars. Each of these fictitious celebrities is tied to contractors, persons with exceptional skills. Various countries have identified and trained these contractors for use as spies and assassins. When they utilize their skills, however, they must pay the price, which can take many forms, including binge eating, self-harm, changing their bodies, and so on. The abilities come at the expense of their humanity, murdering via aims and logic, suppressing any emotional or other human barriers that would prevent them from attaining their aims. One of my all-time favorite anime shows is Darker Than Black. Many people like it, yet it doesn't feature on many lists, which is disappointing. I adore the show, and it takes at least 2 viewings to really grasp all of the intricacies and meaning derived from it. It may be a short series of episodes, but it is not for the faint of heart, especially for newcomers to anime. Despite contractors' lack of compassion, Hei, the protagonist, is a tiny exception, fighting other contractors via an organization known as the Syndicate. 1. Attack on Titan. The only series on the list that is still airing is Attack on Titan. The show is based on a manga that was initially published in 2009, and the first episode aired in 2013. The program is on its last season, which will air in the next month or two, after 8 years. The narrative begins on Parody Island, where the locals have constructed massive barriers to protect themselves from attacks by mindless giants. When 2 giants break through the barriers, things swiftly spiral out of control, igniting a conflict that will last over 13 years from the start of the series. After the Titans destroyed their home and ate Eren's mother, Eren Yeager and Mikasa Ackerman joined the Survey Corps to seek vengeance on the Titans. However, beyond the borders of what appears to be a straightforward struggle against Titans, there is plenty to discover. Despite their original belief that they were the last humans on the planet, there is yet more to uncover throughout the waters. There's a lot to absorb even if you don't watch the show. There's a lot of backstory that might be explored beyond the show's episodes, and there are a lot of questions. The story twists are insane, with surprises around every corner. Both the Japanese and English dubs have excellent voice actors, and the emotional connection is what keeps me coming back for more. There's a lot more to comprehend now that I've seen the series a second time. You realize that every move has a long-term impact on the war's history, going back many generations before Eren and Mikasa are engaged. Even if the program is nearing its end, there is still a lot of backstory to unravel. Fans can only hope for a prequel series to entice them back for more. So there you have it. My top 10 anime series. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, don't forget to mention your top 10 anime series. If you enjoyed today's video and would like to hear more from us, please remember to smash that like button and subscribe before you go. Thanks for watching.